Hey, welcome Press Q to Quaff. Welcome to Quasimorph. I messed up, that's what I meant to do. What's up, guys? Marcelo, how's it going, man? Yeah, I did. I forgot to add beta. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, I added it. Sup, what's up, Pasta? Dusty music jump scare. Stone King, you like that shit? Yeah, the cons, baby. You lurked last stream, forgot to leave a message. What's up, Adam? Okay, so first things first here, we got ourselves some patch notes. Okay, so this patch was on Friday and there was a hotfix yesterday. So it's actually, I wasn't quite able to be ready for Friday, and the nature of these changes is testing them live is kind of boring. It's kind of just a lot of reading. So I'm hoping through kind of doing the no gear start, we'll just naturally come across the wound changes. But if you've messed around with the map editor, so this is one reason why I hadn't really messed around with it, is the editing was using the core map pack, which I didn't really like the idea of fucking around with. But now there is a way to create mods for map packs. So I know there's at least one or two guys in the Discord working on this, and one of them is really talented. So I probably will at some point install their map pack, and maybe I'll mess around and create some myself. I feel like doing that with the tools. You love the turret disassembly nerfs? Yeah, that's a long time coming. Olirna got a couple ranged weapons. The sprites and models right now are placeholder, but they're like cold and cryo laser weapons, so to be expected. You know, their whole theme is cold. But yeah, so basically addiction effects got updated. Some of them are a lot more punishing than before, and statuses as well. So this includes infection and poison. I haven't actually been poisoned. Infection is pretty nasty now. One of the I believe when you hit 25%, it gives you a healing debuff minus 20%. So like rags, basically, if you get a wound infected from using rags, it becomes harder for the wound to heal, which is annoying, but I think is gameplay-wise a good. It makes sense. My mic is low. I might just not have it close enough to my face. Might have the music. Do I have the music too loud? I think the music is where it usually is. It might be. I think it's in concert with the music. I'll turn the music down a touch. Okay, yeah, where were we? Yep, and so wounds, there's no more damage per action wounds, so I don't have to complain about that anymore. You hear me good as always? Yeah, I think what it is, it's sometimes when I turn my head, and also just kind of, you know, having the caffeine kick in. Yeah, so there's different wound basically types for. I haven't really fought enough quasi stuff to see the difference between human and quasi, but definitely like cybernetic now. The robot parts don't have like dots anymore on them, but they have greater penalties. So this is all really cool. I think this is making the wound system, which is already pretty complicated and interesting, maybe more intuitive, or like it makes sense. Action wounds are that bad. Well, they didn't trigger on NPCs. So and it's also confusing because there's damage per or there was. So if you go to live right now, there's damage per action wounds and there's damage per AP wounds, which are not the same thing. But anyways, we don't have to talk about that anymore because they don't exist. No more wounding turrets and staying away till they die. That should be the case because they are robot parts and you shouldn't be able to put a dot on them. But I haven't really fought them. So medicine got updated so that there's things like bandages have charges now. First aid kits were tuned down slightly. I don't think it's a very significant change. They were an extremely powerful healing tool. They still are. I didn't see any pill duration increase. I don't know what this is. It either didn't make it in or it's a mistake. Oh yeah, I think my channel in general is a lot quieter than others. The way I mix my sound. What's up, Croquet? Are mines triggerable by gunshots? No, they shouldn't be. Okay. Yeah. So then now instead of getting the beast. Honestly, I think the judge is probably better than the beast. So this I would almost consider to be a buff for the minigun turret. The PV-277 is a much more balanced weapon. It's still very strong and it has very low damage fall off, but it doesn't pierce, so you can't like kill an entire hallway with one shot. But it still will be like if you're struggling early game and you get this, like this is still a really good weapon. It's funny because it's just like your perspective gets skewed if all you ever do is play with the most powerful weapons and like you don't, or like you know, because that was what the amputating a laser turret or dismantling it was basically a tech skip. So when you don't skip tech and you get a powerful weapon, you know, slightly ahead or a more balanced weapon ahead of schedule, it still is powerful. The prism, I mean, because the prism's a tech 9 weapon, it's busted as fuck. Yeah. The quieter, yeah, press Q for quiet. Apparently pact reforging has been made slightly more difficult. I guess that probably just means success chance is lower. I haven't messed around with this. I kind of tested it and then I figured there would be some more tuning, and so I'm kind of chilling on any more pact shit until it's like, I guess either all said and done or there's like a more significant change than just like slight tuning. This is one of the upgrades. The like production bonus got reduced from proxy. I mean, I would argue that, I mean, proxy does need to be tuned down. So that's a simple way to do it. Time acceleration and space increased. That's cool because I think it maxed at times 100 before. So sitting around spinning won't take as long now. And then everything else are fixes. I'm not going to go through every single one of these. I'm just going to point out a few that you might not necessarily realize the impact of. So all fragment weapons, which is like, you know, primarily buckshot, but can be other things like the cold shotgun or poison shotgun also do it. It was most noticeable if you tested it on like a free woman who is 15 HP and you'd shoot her and it's like a free woman is going to die to 1 or 2 pellets and they'd all would absorb on her corpse. Now the overkill passes through. So this is a huge buff. It actually used to work this way. It hasn't worked this way for a long time, but you'll really notice this on like Taigas and Jeff hammers. It feels really good. It feels so much better. You're gonna make some popcorn. Yeah, popcorn's a good snack. I mean, I personally, I have like gaps in my teeth, so popcorn gets stuck in there. It's kind of annoying for me, but I don't mind it. The renaissance of the heretic, yeah, heretic double, yeah, any basically, I mean, even with a single shot, but for sure with the multi-shot shotguns. And then my joke here is this is the most press Q to quaff bug fix I've ever seen. You know that it was me who reported this. If an enemy, because first of all, just read. If an enemy was killed by a throwing weapon, okay, so you already know it was me, and it led to a Quasimorph ecolapsing, okay, someone's paying attention to how the Quasimorph ecolapses, then their phase stage was skipped. So that's cool that we got that fixed. If anyone else was ever gonna throw a nail. You get that with apples, yeah, this at the apple skin. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, well, we'll show that later. There's a bug with this right now. Explosions ignored walls. I also reported that. Ramp up shot has not been working for a while. I actually didn't test anything ramp up yet to see that that's working. And this, okay, so someone else is throwing, because I actually didn't report this. Because mostly I've just been throwing nails, which are 100% consume chance. I didn't really fuck around with arrows a ton to notice that they were always disappearing on kill. So that's cool that that's fixed. I'm happy for that. And then hotfix yesterday. Yeah, I mean, that was just a mistake, but that got fixed really fast. Okay, so I mean, I'll kind of show this in game. The workaround right now is, so if you have a stack of like 5 water bottles and you drink one, you don't get any plastic. If there's only 1 water bottle in the stack and you drink it, then you get the plastic. So this like kind of doesn't matter for a lot of stuff, or like it won't really be noticeable as a bug right now, but this should also get fixed really fast. We found the only Cobra players, I know, right? What's up, Mumple Michi? Basically being called out by a fix, yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe someone else reported it too, but that stuff always cracks me up. Okay, so yeah, so for testing, we're gonna do our custom preset, which is just the unfair 1-in-1. But to mix things up, because I've been thinking about, I still think I haven't seen all of the events. I put the event frequency up to 400%. So that should hopefully lead to some like silly ass shit happening. But other than that, it's just like my standard unfair plus. Take your meds, the stream. We randomed into Deimos, okay. Where do we feel like starting today? Well, let's see who we got first. Oh yeah, because I did a, so we got Ed Phoenix. Okay. That's not great. Not gonna lie. This might be the worst no gear starting class. Because on unfair, at least you could give, you know, if you're trading the ancm data, you could at least like get an energy weapon that you're probably not going to hit with unless you're you'd have to be like Nico, because, well, actually the pistols aren't terribly inaccurate. All right, anyways. 400% sounds like chaotically fun. Do not ask what the event frequency can do for you. Ask how you can entertain me instead. Yeah, so yeah. That's a, yeah. Okay, we got a few more. So, I mean, if we worked for SBN, actually, SBN and Diltai will both potentially. I guess they're going to give us the sound pistol. SBN at least would give us a flash. We're probably not surviving 3 floors against Crunch. Though Sunlight might have something early. Yeah, Nico turns pistol into sniper. Why do we have Absentia? What? Did I mess up and not go to the moon? Did I go to Tsiolkovsky instead? What the hell? Oh yeah, and the Molotovs got added to crafting on the ship. One condition better. Why are we in Absentia? Man, we got I swear I went to Fuller also. I'm like 95% sure I went to Fuller. I have no idea why. I did mess up and go to Tsiolkovsky? I mean, that must have been what happened.
A pretty good income.
They might have changed the order. Or I just, like, blacked out. What's up, Fedor? There's no... that's ammo, that's not weapon. Okay, I did mess up. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. I mean, that does make sense why there's Absentia then. Uh-oh. Out of ammo. You know what? I've been wanting to test this. Okay, so how close were these guys? Okay, so this guy's in range. I am curious if the enemy gunshot is creating sound that the other NPCs can hear. And it looks like yes. Okay. So this does answer. I was curious about this. And I mean, I guess it could not. It still could just be a coincidence, but yeah, see, because they went to where the sound was investigating. Okay, yep. Because they're allied. So we're just running them out of ammo. There is no in between normal and unfair. Everything gets turned up to 11 compared to normal. They just both happen to have the same mission. Normal is basically unfair to casual players. Yeah, I mean, I like playing normal too. It gets basically as hard as unfair, you know, by like, I don't know, tech 5 or 6, I would say, because the lethality is really high and and all that. Okay, can I sneak up on him? Because I'm either going to stand here and run him out of ammo. Well, we could pick something up off you. That's good. And then we got to try to blast. And then you get blasted as well. That's a better... This must have been one of the targets, maybe? Oh shit, I should have picked up the bottle. Well, we could potentially... you know what? I don't think there's workbenches on the military factory. I'll probably just throw this bottle at someone's head. Maybe this have some ammo. 9 mil. There's no casual in this game. It's more of how hard you can take it. Doom difficulties. Yeah. Hurt me, daddy, or whatever the fuck it is. Okay, so this guy was defending. He should eventually wake his ass up and come over. Here he comes. Ooh, that's unlucky. It's really too bad I messed up and started on Absentia. I wanted to... Did I... Yeah, the pirate event is pretty... I guess I should have looked what ammo that was too. Devs like watermelon. Yeah, it's pretty funny that the only two crops are like watermelon and cabbage. Ooh. Allies. Alright, since I'm not proxy rushing, you guys can live. Ooh, fuck. Man, that's a crazy first mission, press. Alright, we gotta find... Yeah, holy shit, you could... Oh, I messed up. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Let's be real. That's not... This is more accurate. Yeah, because this is basically the same as the Hydra. And yeah, this gives a different damage type. And it's more accurate. And playing a class that has no weapon accuracy. Though this I probably... So it's interesting because this gives you a burst. But the scatter is way worse. Oh yeah, so the wreck now is loaded with buckshot instead of slugs. That also got switched this patch. Yeah, you know, I'm going to keep the Starlock. It's the same capacity. It at least gives me a burst. Because I think if it's in the single shot, it should be, yeah, basically the same accuracy. Just kind of get scatter fucked, but if I'm using this, someone's right on top of me anyways. Are there no animals left in this universe? Even beefs are synthetic? Yeah, maybe genetically modified organisms like the spiders. I mean, there's dogs. Yeah, I mean, meat production is extremely expensive, both, you know, resource, like you need huge amounts of land, you need water, you need something to feed them. Yeah, Earthlux food. People eat tarantula. I think people eat anything. People eat people, you know. All right, so no crazy event. Just fighting. All right, we got to end this mission since I messed up and went to the wrong location.
Obviously, space rule was horrendous.
I want your buckshot. I think I'm not going to hit him sprinting, but advanced up a little more. We're just going to keep doing that, I guess. Oh, nice. What's up, Mr. Victor? So much ammo. Oh, shit, I fucked up.
We don't want trouble.
Well, could have walked the other way then. Yeah, these factory tile sets are incredible for ammo. Got to get a backpack. We got full must be a door over here. Just coming through it. Healer, guardian. It's not great to be sprint peeking here, but hey, there's a beam weapon. They must have gone into defending. But yeah, this is the other reason why I wanted the buckshot pistol is generally at the beginning of the game. I mean, the only reason they have any cut resist is because of the chainmail. Generally at the start of the game, the armors don't have cut resist. Surrendered. And you dropped your weapon. Oh, yeah, we should look at wounds. Okay, so basically the wound penalties got pretty serious. The incoming pain modifier on everything, if you get lit up by like a SMG, it's going to be real noticeable. And the way these stack, so if you get two wounds on your hand, you're going to have minus 40% accuracy. She's going to bleed out, so we don't have to spend ammo. That pellet really went through. 42 cryo bath. The only game where free woman chasing you. What's up, Matt? When do you think game launches? September. Middle, end of September, I would say. That's late summer. Pain is going to be a cascading effect, exactly. You like the Flash so much, you're a sucker for lasers. Changes are great, but it's strange. How works sniper skill? I haven't looked at that on, you're talking about physical anatomy, right? Or something in that on Angel. I imagine it's gonna, I didn't look if it's changed, but he has to die. Should have looked if he was defending or not, though. He's not. Surrendered. But yeah, it should just be providing, like, adding on to all the dots. These guys had a backpack. Ooh, that is nice. Yeah, I mean, that probably is better because that gives us, because we have close range and long range then. This is more just good because you essentially have infinite 9mm. But without scout, it's, I mean, it still works, but we'll just bleed out. Oh, that's right. I guess we're doing this instead. I think they increased the amount. Morphine's minus 200 Q. No. You basically got to like look at all the meds. It also so other things that changed. Rags don't heal cold anymore, so you can't use rags, or you can use rags for entropy, but it's an even lower chance now. Rogue AR is so weird. In what? You just mean like visually? I should have reloaded this. What's mag on this? 12. Circuit board would have repaired it, but you notice you can open inventories and move things when sprinting. Are you playing Hana? The operator Hana has that as her trait. It's somewhere in between total trash and viable weapons. Yeah, I mean it's a tech it's tech 2. I don't want to sit here and trade with him. He didn't even see us. Maybe you got her twice then? Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Do I stay? Yeah. Good backup. I kind of use it. Yeah, I need time to reload. Oh shit, I didn't use any. This procced on both of my shots. I didn't use any batteries. The thing with the rogue is it's really solid. It just has no tags. Yeah, and I mean, starting out, it is one of the better ranged weapons, or weapons with, you know, range 5. There's not a lot of weapons with range 5 at the start of the game. The damage on this is so... I'm getting a little bonus right now from this. Oh, that consumed. Okay, so let's see what the beam damage is. So you regen with meds, which should actually work on enemies since enemies use meds now. You get pain per turn. Okay, so this guy's getting +2 pain per turn. And then I believe previously you didn't really get like damage per AP wounds on a lot of the energy things. So I believe pretty much every damage type puts dots on now, on human body parts at least. So you actually can like bleed guys out. Because the thing I always found annoying, unless you're using like, or even with Prism or something, high damage, if you would like, you know, leave someone at 4 health, and even if they got a wound, they wouldn't die because the wound like didn't have a bleed on it. But now, if as long as you get a wound on, you should be able to just walk away. I guess I didn't really count. Saving batteries makes your heart throb. Beam seems a bit gnarly wound wise. Pain and regen, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get, and that's not even counting the ARS status, which I can't see what his is. We have to get shot by it to see it. That's scary. I'm not gonna be able to hurt her this far though. I just need to keep backing up. She defending? No, she's attacking. Oh, she what? Weird. I wonder why she didn't. Okay, here she comes. Oh, the hit chance of the different body parts also got adjusted. So the hit chances moved more towards center mass. Previously, the chance of hitting a can't run wound, like your legs, thigh, foot, or knee, was 37%. So that's why why it felt like you were always getting can't run wounds, because the chance was higher. Now I believe it's down to 28 for one of these parts to be hit, and it's reworked so that any wound on your knee is can't run, but thigh and foot is only blunt or cold. So you should get less can't run wounds now. Okay, that was the last. That's funny. They're not in the squad, so. Defending. Like wounding maniacs. I'll have to show you guys. I actually should be looking at the corpses for a head wound. The head wounds are crazy now. This does not have pierce through. There we go. Ah, we didn't get a real wound though. Okay, yes. Yes. Yeah, see, the pills still say 10 turns, so I don't know what they meant by duration extended. Man, we could go craft a bunch of I should have stealthed. A bunch of AP, but okay, yeah, so look at this. Previously, a thigh laceration was can't run. It's not can't run. It's only, again, if it's blunt or cold on the thigh or foot. So it's really like, as long as you're not getting lit up by like TD or a Hydra, you should see less can't run wounds than like on live or last patch even. Knife. And this does give me some cut. Yeah, I think it makes sense to wear that. Oh. The hell? Get out of here. How the hell that happened? Something seems to be off with your bones, sir. All right. Okay, so we messed up by not being in a quasi location, so I got to get out of here. The one thing I might do is I might go hit up that repair station before we go. I don't want to sit here and like, I feel like farming buckshot to craft AP rounds is not, it's not the most exciting thing, and it's also not what I'm testing today. I already know that that's good. That's right, we got allies. Sometimes the cases can have batteries too. Actually, yeah, repaired our armor too. I mean, it's not a terrible first run. Definitely a little easier doing the infiltration with with allies and the pirates being on this one too, without any quasis, kind of easy mode. So let's not mess up this time and go. Let me see if the order did change. Ooh, Sheila. Oh, let's. I dismantled a whole Sheila and all I got was a foot. Wah wah. Yeah, we did go to Tsiolkovsky. Weird. Okay, so we got a little bit of beam. Which if we want more, we gotta fight.
We'll leave it the way it is and wait for us to come back home. Roger, out. Your guidance has converged. You're looking good. Roger, in.
If we do a mission for them, they'll give us a bunch of batteries. Is that also who? That is also who we just worked for. They add some more planet traveling banter. Yeah. I actually was checking out one of the demos, and there used to be, there was more. There's like, I think at least one or two different voices, like different guys who were talking. Yeah, more space banter would be cool. Elim against Corward. The Corward's gonna be pretty good against Beam. Maybe we get some nails to throw. We really don't have very much beam at all. Oh, there we go. Helps if I look what rewards we get. I mean, I feel pretty good about that from a first mission. It's not too shabby. Robot plant. Ooh, okay. The ship flipped half burn. It would look funny on short travels. Ah, there we go. Good old friend. Okay. No, come on. What the hell? What the fuck's going on in this place? Problem is I don't really have a good long range weapon to be sitting back here. This like rogue AR would have been better. No fuel in it. They're patrolling away. Hmm. No Molotov, no Molotov, no Molotov. And the no battery use feels so good. More clones you have active, the more random banter that oh, that would be cool. Yeah, if each oh yeah, you have lines for each operator. Stop telling She-Wolf stop running around the ship naked with her bone. I like that idea. That's good. That probably wasn't going to give us anything. How can we get? Do need rags. I believe that also can give plastic. Sylvester is the one that can. Gotta get to floor 3. Amputate, double amputation. Oh, can't step there. I guess we just keep stepping back. Ain't nobody telling Izzy nothing. It's so true. Oh, I don't want to. No, and that, I mean, that would be the joke, right? It'd be like you want someone to tell her, you go tell her. Like, I'm not talking to Izzy. Like, last time somebody tried to tell Izzy to cut something out, she ate their foot. Okay, we blast you. Yeah, see, just that little bit extra going through. Chilling in tubes after the missions. I mean, I think they only end up in the tubes if they need to like regen, or, you know, if they come out unscathed, I don't see why. Fuck, they're still coming. Holy shit. Should have just stood up here, I guess. What do they have? Nail gun. I feel like there's someone else here. Yeah, it was this guy opened it. Oof. Unlucky. Yeah, so we did get the fracture on the thigh, so we can't run. Check out the shoulder wound. Plus 40% scatter. You get 2 of those plus 80% scatter. I don't think it shows here. That's why Jane's asking someone else to do it. She doesn't revive like the clones. Jan hiding in the vents, Percy eating all the food in the fridge. Feel like this is a comedy web series or something. Okay, so we have the pills too, so we could... That would take us to a 70%. Oh, and so here's another change. Oh, cool. It actually updates on here when you take the pills. It shows you that it's now 70%. These got reduced to 8 turn stabilization from 10. So these resolve a little faster now. We gotta get... I stepped to the wrong place. Man, I didn't think this guy was that close. Fuck. So that got reopened. We didn't get a pierce wound, shockingly. Guess we only got hit twice. I don't have any meds. Where's it saying this laceration? It's be on the leg. Can't run. Gonna creep up the wall. Have to get to some. Just gonna keep ragging that for now. I wonder if is that getting halved? Oh, interesting. Because there's also a self-healing, a minor piercing wound on here, the rag is actually getting boosted. That's funny. You found a bug? Which bug? You're saying while you're playing? I guess, yeah, so we just chill. This shit's gotta clear. Might as well just eat so we get full regen too. No info in health panel. Yeah, I think it's getting overridden since it's a minor wound. Okay, so now we've gotten infected. So here's the new infection status. So first you lose calorie gain. So this, like, not a big deal. As long as you're already full or you're not starving when you get infected, like, that's not a big deal. Cool. And it healed. And then the infection went away because the wound cleared. So it's basically like we never got shot. If the penalty for 0K... Oh, yeah, you know, I'm guessing no. Because regen is still +2. So I assume starving is still -3. But I haven't starved yet, this patch. Alright, so a little sloppy, but... because we were actually wearing armor, we didn't get hurt as much as we could have. These give you plastic? Yeah, that's the one. It's the handyman that can give you plastic. Tin for smoke. What do you... it's acid. It's like... is it acid, fuel, plastic tin to make a smoke grenade? Something like that. I don't think we're going to find acid in here, though. Not unless, like, one of the robots is carrying acid. Better time than ever to lose some weight. Break down a battery for acid. That is true. So you can see bandage also doesn't heal cold anymore either. And these resolve in 4 turns now. And they have charges. So a stack of bandages is actually 10 bandages now. Or 10 uses. Ammo box. Right now, I want to find fuel for Molotovs. If I end up back at the workbench, then I will craft. I'm not going to go back just to craft a smoke grenade. Ooh, just about to say I'm not. Up. Kinda hate this spot. Gonna take those shots from there, huh? Kinda hate you wasting the buckshot, but... Oh, wow, we got a surrender off that, huh? How do I have, like, 5 turns, I think? There we go. Get rags from anywhere. All right. Fuck, all the way back. I mean, Molotovs are pretty fucking good. Though, so where they're not good is if you throw them into a place where there's already been combat with all the blood. Then you just get a bunch of smoke. Which I guess if you're trying to make smoke, it can still be good in its own way, but trying to kill guys with fire needs to be like a... it's fuel. Plastic. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Fuel and acid. Which, I mean, this is kind of a... I dropped the rags. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how many I want to sit here and try to disassemble just to get, kind of don't care about the smoke grenade, if I'm being honest. What the hell did I put on? But that recipe is on the ship now too. The makeshift grenade. Oof. This is what always gets you. The corner. They were there. I'm trying to think if there's even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe if I would have stealthed there. I mean, it depends. Maybe I would have detected them. Ah, here you go. The best wound in the game. Look at this shit now. Vomit chance, vision down, accuracy down, dodge down. And this stacks, you get another head wound, vision -2. Pretty fucking brutal. Pretty brutal. Alright, so we got to eat you. We still can eat. There are other ones that head wound can give you I believe it's laceration. Head and chest are also can't eat in addition to stomach now. Also is feels really bad. I kind of had a feeling there's another guy here, but I was like, how do I sprint back to cover? 1, 2, 3. He's enraged. I get to there. I get to there. Oof. It's like 2 bad choices. And we have minus dodge and minus accuracy right now. Getting hit in the head. It's so over. That's where they get you. Yeah, doors and corners. Yeah, and it was both. What's up, Animals? Fine. I don't think you've been here before.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome, welcome. Yeah. This would not have happened if you used a chem sprayer. Chem spray every, I mean, you could do that. You sprint up to every corner and spray fire or acid. You've been lurking. You saw my comment on Mandalore's vid. I couldn't resist when he, I mean, because of course, like, I see a video about Rogue Mandalore. It's like, oh hell yeah, I'm so glad he did. Yeah, when he dropped press Q to quaff, I was like, oh shit, dog. Unironically using the Chimera? Wait, what's the Chimera? I think this guy died in the fire. Do you like Darktide? I played the shit out of Dark... Holy shit, he's just been standing here the whole time. Fuck. Is he... He's moving. I haven't played it in a long time. I started having a lot of performance issues with it. Unfortunately, that just never felt like they got resolved. Cornered again. And he's enraged. 1, 2, 3. Another Molly. I think most of the blood burned up. You played the shit out of Vermintide, not so much with Darktide. Gorgon, yeah. It's a wrong mythical creature. Yes, easy. That's what I was like. Chimera? I'm like, I don't remember there being a Chimera in the game. There should be. There should be a weapon that's Chimera. It's still a very fun game. So many mutants you quit before the performance issues hit you. Hey, shit healed. Okay, this guy die in the fire. Drop on the ground here and nail. Love playing the Dawi and Vermintide. Yeah, I did like that about both of the games. Playing the Dawi and playing the Ogryn, like the change in perspective is a really cool feeling in an FPS, because it's like FPS, you're kind of always playing from the same perspective, so I did enjoy. All right, yeah, just trying to get plastic. Plastic is important. Buckshot is important. Fucking hell. You guys are gonna... 1, 2... There's no way they're 4 AP. Defending. Yep. Molotov. We won't take the chance. You like roguelikes, no performance issues in NetHack? You haven't played that? Yeah, you shouldn't get performance issues in NetHack. Uh, unclear what's going on with him. His base may be swelling up. He got stung by a bee last year, and we had to take him to the vet because he had a bad allergic reaction. Unclear right now whether or not that's what happened, but I might have to stop to take him to the vet. So yeah, that's what's up with that. So let's see if we can beat the mission before I have to take Quincy to the vet. Or if I have to. Yeah, he'll be fine, you know, like he got a steroid. What the fuck? They're still coming from over there, huh? Didn't reload at all. This is a bad angle to be fighting from.
I believe in the reasonable rate of return.
Raged is not good. Yeah, no, I know. That the girlfriend, she definitely errs on the side of taking them to the vet if she thinks anything's wrong. And like facial swelling is usually a serious problem in dogs. Yeah. I mean, he will be fine. It's just a matter of whether or not I have to take him to the vet. He ate a yellow jacket? Oof. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, actually, because that's what he actually didn't get stung by a bee. Yeah, he got stung by a hornet. Like, got him on his haunch and, like, stung him a bunch of times. And his poor little face, like swelled up to, like, I don't know, maybe like 50% within a half an hour. Could just molly this. He's probably not alone. Oh, interesting. Okay, so... Oh, because of Flame in the Dark. I was like, it shouldn't have detected him. I forgot about that. And I guess it only triggers if you see the enemy it lights on fire. And this is a very low chance. And that's right, the fire chance thing is on, like, fucking Tong Kong now or something. Supposedly I can become immune to burning, too. You smacked hornets on your arm like they were mosquitoes. Broke bricks with your head? Are you like a pro wrestler? They eat... Yeah, I mean, everything has its purpose in the... You know? In the web of life. We should also jam this up. And that was our last molly, so now we're throwing nails. You wished. Okay, so these guys are jammed up. Probably not going to come through because of the fire. Fuck.
I'll make something of my life and come back with success.
Oh, man.
So much.
Quaff dog. You sympathize with the Q dog. Still not beat spiders. Do you see any hornets in space? Well, there's like the Andrex grenade. I guess it's not like bees, but it's like little robot bees. Dogs are new. Quaff, quaff, quaff. Quasi dog. So this guy won. Nope. Oh no, the workers won. Repair this gun.
Obviously, space rule was horrendous.
Hmm. And we just keep dropping the quasi. All right.
I'll make something of my life and come back with success.
Man, what a sucky. Is he a quasi? God, I wish we had a Molotov. I want to be back here. We're gonna risk it. And we peek out here. No one's coming. All right. You guys didn't move away from the door. Are you serious? Oh my god. There we go. Shit. I got caught reloading. Fuck. I thought I had the other gun. Sucks to have to give up this spot. Damn, we really didn't kill her with that, huh? I should have full bursted. I thought that she'd die. We can still run, though. Oh, it's not good.
I'll be happy in the future when I get what I want.
Oh shit. Okay. It's a puke. What? Oh, burn wounds give now? Let me go back over to those court. Well, I think this guy was on fire. He did not get any. Did this guy light on fire? He did not. Fuck. Oh no. I guess we're at 10% vomit chance. 2 of them healed. Okay, no more vomiting. That's good. Aren't you tired of early game? You play these low-tech scenarios a lot? I mean, I think starting out is the more interesting part of the game when you're like, once you have a bunch of shit, I feel like it's less interesting, or it's easier rather, but no, I'm not. To answer your question. And that's one of the things I'm trying to do is like fly around and get tech up, but I'm kind of failing in that right now, so yeah. I think it's fun playing with all the weapons that no one ever plays with, too. One of your hard drives shit the bed. What's up, Black Widow?
Welcome aboard.
It's good. Wounds and meds are a little different. I mean, it's not dramatically different, but like bandages have charges now. It's like everything kind of got tuned a little bit. I'm trying to think like the wounds actually are a pretty big deal in how they're different now. More dots on human body parts. Supposedly robot body parts don't get dots anymore either, which, oh, I forgot to look at the robots. They were on the last floor, huh? I'd have to go back to look at the robots. I kind of forgot what I was doing. Also, I guess, Croaked, the other reason I like the random early game scenarios is like, in no world would I ever be playing this. Ed Phoenix Brigade, like 0% chance I do this on my own. So it's like, I like the being forced to adapt and, you know, like mix things up, make use of suboptimal combinations. Hey, what's the crit chance on this? 44%. Holy shit. I think they increased that. This wasn't 36 before, was it? I think the batteries got tuned. I haven't really been fucking with battery weapons, so someone else would have to tell me, but that looks different too. Yeah, damage over time. Olirna is very brutal. Yeah. Yeah, those cold weapons are no fucking joke. Just pistol sniping here. Did she get a wound? No. How do I get her to come out? We break line of sight. We go... This is a risky spot, but I'll do it. Stop defending. It's hard. Is it? Door did I just hear over here?
The potential earnings can be huge.
You enjoy energy weapons, their beefy sound. They have great... I like all the weapon sounds, but yeah, the energy sounds are legit. Okay, so what happened to her? What is she doing? Thank you. Thank you for coming to your death. Okay, so Sorbent no longer gives a bonus to healing poison wounds, and has been seriously reduced in curing alcoholism. If you're going to do it, which I think this is like how you would use Sorbent, is if you got addicted to alcohol, you just use Sorbent right away. So it doesn't really matter that it's only minus 10%. It basically stops using Sorbent for vicious symbiosis. You have to use antidote to drop alcoholism. And I believe it also, the calorie cost got higher. I think it was only 100. Next. Splints have multiple uses now. Yeah, bandages too. Pretty much like all of the base medical supplies, the gel does too. I believe the hydro bandages. I didn't actually look at the hydro bandages. Yeah, the penalties for addictions now are Merc. Merc trying to Merc me? Okay, we'll be able to see some robot wounds here. That's... Oh. No, that's not a wound. Okay, so... Yeah, so no dot, but... minus dodge. Apparently robots do feel pain. Interesting. It's the same one. Running, lose dodge, incoming pain. Wow. Okay, yeah, if you're rocking controller, lose vision, lose detection radius, lose field of view. That one's pretty nasty. The plasma shooter is like a dear friend. You only drink in the holidays. Kill a Baron on the first mission? Hell yeah. Yeah, it depends which Baron you're talking about, and like what... I mean, if you have the ancm data and you... you know, you chart it out, you know, it's like you give the data to Planet Bridge and get a thunderstorm, you know, it's like some of the Barons are pretty easy to handle with that. Or like even I mean the SR-78 and Teo, that can handle Teo. I mean, or Carnage and one in their knife, like that'll do it.
Unidentified employee detected.
Alright, let's see. guess that wasn't a wound.
Execute the plan.
Man, there was still more. Oh no. Threw the nail at us. I love how they throw and they shoot. Wow, that was a wild misclick. Plastic or weapon parts? Controller is bad. Why would you pick it up? It's actually not bad. I could tell you where you'd use it. Extra vest slot and gives you elemental resist. If you're Percy and you're fighting against either Daydream or a beam faction, it gives you 24 in poison, beam, and fire. The physical resists generally are easier to get with early armor. That's where I like to use it. And he has so much health, the -5 health doesn't matter. But yes, in general, you know, probably not. Do I just plastic this? Guess. You just, yeah, well, again, it's a kind of thing where, like, if you're playing normally, a lot of stuff is like ignorable or like easy to overlook, but that is like when you ask, you're like, oh, why do you like doing this so much? I also feel like, especially for like new players, where you're gonna really struggle is the start of the game, and just kind of like showing if you're resourceful and you actually like read what shit does, and like, because again, like, you look at this and you're like, this gun sucks, why are you using it? And it's like, well, it has a burst. I haven't seen any other weapons with a burst. And, you know, it does its job. Like, if you use it where it's, you know, in its range, if you're not, like, trying to shoot a guy, like, 10 tiles away, like, it kills guys. Percy or Max, look at my gun durability. What's up, Delco? Yeah, I had my eye on that. I was hoping for a weapon part. Oh, yeah, and backup. Yeah, I mean, boosts the... Oh, so that is part of the reason why I'm having... 44% crit on that. It's because we're getting the... Actually, I'm getting crit bonus on both of them, since they're both pistols. Yep, paired with a sniper. Just wondered if I get bored? Nah. I don't get bored because it's like it's a constant puzzle. It's like every room is a... Like, if you're not like walking around with like huge resists and huge health and like weapons that just like one-shot everything from super far away, you actually have to like think about how you approach every fight. Like, you know, it's like, I haven't stealthed. Are there more guys up here? Like, what weapons do these guys have? You know, like, this nail gun has armor pen, is low accuracy, but like, what's my dodge right now? That's fine. But like, yeah. No, so yeah, I don't get bored. And then these guys actually have heard, because they heard the door open, so they're gonna come investigate now. So I think I just have to close the door and go down here. And then we jam this open. So the thing is, though, right now they're investigating, like, they still don't know I'm here. Like, they heard the sound and like they've investigated the door. And so I can bait them out since they're right next to the sound. Well, I should have. They don't want to move? You guys don't want to follow the sound? Alright, well, we can do it the easy way, or we can do it, well, the scatter. What is happening? There we go. Damn, really? That sucks.
I expect nothing less than perfection.
Oh no, I know you're not complaining, but yeah, just kind of explaining like my thought process, and your perspective opens your eyes. You're actually bored, isn't bored by using Hydra. You're just more excited to see some weapons you haven't previously held. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have different ideas for challenges of, you know, like using only a certain faction's weapons. Like, I have an idea for like, oh yeah, you know what? The other thing I just realized, I think I'm gonna have to restart because Ed controls the Quasi so well. We're never actually gonna fight Quasis. I don't really think about that until right now. I was like, why is the Quasi so low? A John Wick challenge where basically like I can't reload, and so you're just picking up like basically you can use a weapon until you run out of ammo, and then you got to pick up a new weapon off an enemy. I feel like that would be, I might even try that on the next run here. Or I have to check in on the dog, but yeah, there's like, that's the thing is like, I know I see some people say things like, it's like, oh, I don't like playing games where like I intentionally handicap myself or something like that. This is the target. And I get what people are saying, but it's also like in the realm of games, like doing like challenge rule sets has like always been a thing, even before games started doing things, you know, like putting in things like Iron Man, like calling something Iron Man mode just meant like back in the day you didn't save scum. You know, like, because it's like anyone who knew anything about, you know, save files is like you can just copy your saves and, you know, you know, like play however you want. Okay, so this guy is, I didn't see, is probably gonna be 4 or 5 AP. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't stay here. I have to go back to here. Actually, 1, 2, 3. I can stand here. And they are 4 AP. Which does mean 1, 2, 3. We are going to get lit up here. Do I try the buckshot? This is a bad angle for buckshot. Ooh. And so it doesn't have to be in your vision. We lit them on fire, so now we have the detection. I had to right click to update the intel. Holy challenge. You can't believe Oliver Tree died here today in Rio. Oh, I don't know who that is. Yeah, Ed is OP for controlling the Quasi, especially on like low power missions. You did all factions Tech 10 start? Yes. Yeah, I've done that. You save scummed Iron Man when you did strategy to get achievements. Given lives to play, you save scummed EU4. Yeah, I mean, I used to save scum X-Wing. Oh, they threw a nail. Dang, we got a lot of pain, huh? They're on fire. They don't have great beam resist. I think the buckshot is probably more damage. Oh, I think Ed's gonna die here though. He's gonna have to get some crazy high roll on this. Oh, nice. Well, I didn't want to play with Ed anymore anyways. Yeah, I kind of got distracted. I didn't take that fight from the best angle. It's a pretty rough area, though. I don't know with my current weaponry. That layout was pretty rough. Anyways, let me check in on the dog here real quick. And if he's okay, then I'll do another, and if not, I might have to go. Mission complete. You are right. I did complete the mission. You dupe items in Diablo 2 and Titan Quest. All right, yeah. Give me 1 sec here to check on the pup. All right, I'll be right back. All right. The cool music. I don't even remember which music I put for that. Very Egyptian. Oh yeah, it was from the Westwood Blade Runner. Yeah, it was very Egyptian, totally. Yeah, like the Doom tech. Go to the bakery, get some bread. You just made 3 loaves of bread? Oh shit. What kind of bread? How you doing, Slash 'em? I think you were here. Sorry if I didn't say what's up earlier. Nicolas Cage haunts you in your dreams tonight. Gave her the bunny. What? I guess it's almost like Forrest Gump esque. Yeah, it would be cool because to start at a higher tech level, you have to you have to console the tech level, which I guess if I wanted to make it it's just like for doing it on stream, I would have to like I'd have to like copy the save, exit out of the game. Like I'd have to like paste the save after every time I wanted to do it or something like that. Anyways, yeah. So maybe let's try out the John Wick thing that I was thinking about.
The history of humanity.
Ye Old Colonial. Is it a sourdough or is it like a loaf? Ooh, Titan, huh? It'd be cool too if there was a command, because like, well, actually, I haven't looked. Is there a command to unlock Olirna? Because I don't think Mars unlocks Olirna also, or does it? Does Mars also unlock? I haven't actually tested that. Priya. Eclipse Blades Priya. That's pretty funny. I mean, that's a John Wick. What's her punching? Doesn't look very good. Priya is one of your favorites as Loot Goblin? Yeah. I mean, stacking the unstackable is pretty dang good. Against Grasshopper, Sabotage, Conquest. Against Coven. Yeah, it would be cool if those, yeah, because it's like it looks like Mars does not unlock Olirna. I didn't actually look through if I mean, I'm assuming it would be like under O for Olirna or Saturn. No. Skip quest. But you have skip quest faction ID. So that's how you could do, yeah, you'd have to like skip quest a bunch of times. Maybe there is an easy way to do it, but anyways. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, it's an option that only becomes available once you unlock Mars on your own for the first time. I like that idea. Yikes. Okay, so here's the other thing. The rec being changed to buckshot makes this challenge a lot harder, because previously with it loaded with slugs, it'd be very low accuracy. With buckshot, like I'm sprinting right now and the accuracy is almost 100%. So like even on like lower accuracy enemies, this is still a really accurate weapon. And all you have to do is get hit by, well, it's not as bad, but if you get hit in the knee, then you can't sprint anymore. But yeah, like 2 Rex and a Hydra, that's, you can't really like charge at buckshot. You're fucked. Yeah. What's up, Mad Mazur? Rec has normal ammo. Yeah, it was cool. I told Sam I liked it, and he was, so his thought process was he wanted to differentiate it more between the border, since the border FN is loaded with slugs. And in his mind, it also, he was like, he's like, it's also a less, he thought it loaded with slugs was a scarier weapon for the player because more range, more damage. And I was like, well, my perspective is skewed because I do these no gear starts, and like buckshot is way scarier than slugs when you're naked. Like if you're the player and you have armor, then this isn't really that scary of a weapon. The other one was like over here. I could block the door. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much just dead here. I have 1 bottle. The bottle has knockdown. I don't think there's really any way I can stagger them out either. I think I gotta block the door. Which I probably should have been stealthed, because then I could have moved away. Then maybe I can get down here. You don't understand why they were slugged previously. I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, I don't know either. Because, yeah, if I ever was playing where, like, once I started doing the no gear stuff, you obviously want to put buckshot in the wreck instead of slugs. Okay, so they broke through the door. They have 4 AP. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I stand here, I think... Ah, so they actually... Oh, they... Yeah. Because... So they're investigating when they last saw me. Which still doesn't really help me very much. Maybe I can... Alright. We're gonna flank. I also do have an idea with this barrel. No. Well, now I don't have an idea. I mean, at this point, we just have to run at him. Okay, yeah, so we can check out some wounds here. Calorie consumption, regen with meds. All right, there's no Quasi there anyway, so.
The history of humanity is written in
Is this
and blood.
naked Coppet run? I mean, we have Coppet at home with Priya.
Tyrants.
Yeah, it was obvious. Yeah, yeah. All right, now we got Laksha. Laksha what? Laksha Rat. I mean, we get our hands on a wreck. Havoc. What music do we want to hear? Oh yeah, I was trying to go to the moon earlier. Laksha is such a beautiful name. You don't remember what they had? They have the implant extraction. And regen from fixation, so that applies even to rags and plastic. So if you slap a rag or plastic on, you get 3 regen per turn. I mean, she's a pretty good character, like decent health, you know, decent accuracy, good dodge, good calories, good pain. Like she's definitely a solid character. Lower chance to receive a wound. But yeah, if you're trying to get implants, she's definitely the character. Not the worst for naked, no. Next mission against Daydream. Oh yeah, you want to see fire too. I forgot to go back and yeah, let's see where Daydream is then. Hey, the moon. Perfect.
We can terminate orbit, sir.
A stream that isn't Dead Knight. What's up, Luke?
You are go for the orbit. Roger. In.
Infiltration against Daydream. That's going to be scary. At MTZ. Yeah, you know me. You hope this patch can make the Gorgon work? Ton of ammo. Yeah, I mean, so like starting out, the implant extraction is a dead, you know, is a dead talent because nobody has implants at Tech 1. The fixation thing is relevant because generally you're gonna get, you know, you're gonna get wounded. Oh yeah, rat. Oh, so this was an wait, was this in the patch notes? I can't remember right now exactly. Pasta, are you cooking pasta? There were containers that were not getting the bonus from Marauder. So Marauder actually is even better now. %. Name checks out. Ooh, frag rounds? I mean, if we can get a gun, that's good. Misclick. Absorbent. Man. Could throw shells. Damn. I don't know, this is a pretty brutal first room. It's not looking good. That's a problem. The spits are all a problem, man. What did they see? They should have been too far away from the door, because 1, 2, 3. Is the door actually 4, not 3? 2, 3, 4. They end up in the door. Yep. Incoming crit chance. Oh yeah, let's see what poison is. 5 per... You know, okay, so... Poison status effect... This is actually useful now. Previously, the poison status effect, in terms of using poison weapons against enemies, didn't really do anything. But, okay, so for reference, right, we took... I mean, we got lit the fuck up, right? We took 64 damage. That basically capped us at poison. So using poison, you're going to be doing more pain AP loss, wounding more, and a little more damage. And the dot isn't nothing either. You could probably like combo it. You could open with poison and then use, especially if you have like enemy anatomy, then you could use a physical weapon, get a bunch of wounds. There was all this sorbent in here. It's gonna take the poison down by 20. That'll at least get it below, I think, let's give us pain too. I think I'm gonna use the splint for some regen. Which actually should give us a bonus regen because of her trait. Increased heal chance. It's okay, so it's still showing this old status even though it doesn't have it anymore. So we're getting 6 regen right now. Okay, so below 75%, 4 damage per turn. Incoming pain. The receive wound chance. Okay, so the additional damage is only over 75%. 60% damage modifier. Well, it's not damage. It's the wound chance. The damage modifier was only plus 10. Yeah. What's up, Hangle? Oh shit. Who's... I missed somebody. Somebody's going to bed. Sorry, I got lit up there. Oh, Croakit, you're going to... Good night, dude. Thanks for stopping by. I was having rats for a minute. Alright. We got to get behind cover. There's kind of nothing we can do. We're below the pain threshold now. So we stand here. Yeah, so we get 3 regen per turn from a rag.
Pretty good income.
Do I keep going back? Okay, yeah, we'll be able to get... six turns. The problem is if we run him out of ammo, then we don't have any ammo. We're kind of in the same position. Okay, below 53 dot. So this is equal to the old poison above 75 was 3 damage per turn. The pain thing was super noticeable though. Okay, so he's out of ammo. Oof. Not good. Holy shit, it stacks too. So each wound you put it on, you get +3. So I just stand even farther away. We should definitely disarm this. But yeah, I think standing as far away as possible. This will increase our crit chance holding this. You got a knife? Nope. We critted, so we actually stunned them. The regen is actually making a fucking big difference. Ooh, the Quasi might do the work for us. So these guys have no, they're defending. Could punch a bow now. What is that guy holding? Nice. Ah. That gives us some poison resist. Poison is good against the Quasis. Okay, so let's see. They didn't get a real wound. Because I am still curious about how quasimorphic wounds are different. Alright, we did get infected now. Tall man, not good. Okay, one healed. I need tall man to wander over. Oh no. I don't think I can solo tall man. We've healed this so many times. We're at 30% chance on a piece of plastic. Oh, and we puked. Fuck. Tall man is gonna beat our ass now. Rip. Oof. I think we have a 0% chance of 171. That'll do it. That will certainly do it.
The history of humanity is written.
You didn't know
in
it stacks. It's
tears
actually pretty
and
nice.
blood.
Yeah, yeah. Dustfront RTS demo is supposed to
Liars,
release tomorrow.
Tyrants, idealists.
Have you seen any on
they
action
all
moves?
try to
No,
bring
and I got
happiness
confirmation those
on
got
the edge of a
removed.
sword.
Yeah, the Dustfront. I saw. I think Splatter was playing the demo. You're a quarter Italian, so now you got an espresso while cooking pasta. Are you winning, son? I mean, we're learning. That's the important thing. Who do we got this time? Oh, okay. Okay. This is now this is one if you can't succeed with Percy Ghost, it's definitely not meant to be. We didn't get to see very much of the poison wounds, but well, so Percy is a little better against them at the start because obviously his you actually do have some poison resist. To pass some time. Let's go to
We'll leave it the way it is and wait for us to come back home. Roger, out. You are going
Toasty time.
Roger, in.
Do some more poison testing. Dang. Kind of not fair to get. I mean, it's just cloth armor. I mean, it did double our physical resist. Well, we didn't get a weapon. What changed again? You're talking about this patch? Balaclava is a must. I mean, Pierce. A little bit of cold. Critical mass achieved. Endgame. All the wounds got reworked, and the like status effects too. They got reworked. Okay, so that they're not scary, but obviously the spit is very scary. How do we have no way of baiting right now. So maybe I might try a different room. There is water would be good. All right, they're coming through there. We're gonna close the distance. Heard another door. It's probably this door. potentially try to ambush him around this. Drink water, fish pee in there. Gotcha, bitch. Oh yeah, look at that range, 5. We will put on the poison resist. Get up to a 1/3. Step back. Sprint. Accuracy still isn't very good. Fuck, Hydra. I think I'm actually gonna sprint away because okay, Hydra is going around the other way. Unlucky. Oh, and we can't run. Parabellum to the knee. We got back up. I think Percy's dead. Actually, Percy has a ton of health. We could throw it. Ooh, knife. Percy never die. I fucked up. I should have ragged that. The Hydra guy is either turned around and coming up this way, or he's coming all the way around. Oh, I can't sprint. I was gonna throw it at her. Test subject. Fuck, that's scary. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Daydream is not fun to to do no gear start against. Holy shit. Oof. Brutal. Not even Chad Percy. Balaclava. Yeah, I was trying to go for the poison, but didn't matter. You take back your earlier comment.
The history of humanity is written in tears and blood.
Daydream's a swarm faction.
Liars, tyrants, idealists.
Doesn't look like it was changed. Hmm. I mean, Oberon's another one. I mean, it really just is about you, like, getting yourself a weapon that you can handle a bunch of enemies come at you. We're at Geist, huh? We go to Jupiter.
We can terminate orbit, sir. Confirm charge and go.
Your message got cut off.
Your guidance has converged. You're looking good. Roger. In.
Can't do a defense. Spaceport. Can this give you nails? No. That's a pretty crazy find in the first the first shelf. Ugh. Fucking mech marine with a Jeff hammer? I guess they hit Tech 2 flying over here, huh? Oof. Well, rip Oberon. Oof. Let me throw the rounds. Oh. Well, that one didn't take long. Yeah, there's a big difference between Tech 1 and 2 for the no gear start. There's a big difference. Big difference between a Jeff Hammer and a Starlock. Oh, man.
The history of humanity.
We can terminate orbit, sir. Confirm charge and go.
Marika Rat, okay. I'm thinking now maybe I shouldn't put their name up until they they survive the first room.
You are go for the orbit. Roger. In.
To earn their name up on the screen. I just figure it was a nice addition because people are always like, who are you playing? What? And it's like, especially when the turnover is this high. Okay. What mission can we actually win here? Forward is on. I mean, the other thing is doing ones with allies makes it easier too. I mean, it makes it initially easier, but it does mean that you're going to have Quasi's going crazy. The Coreward one is probably... Infiltration against AMCOM. I could fuck with that. Escort against SBN. Just mug the VIP. Naked defense. You know what's funny is I have done that before. It was with Hana, and God, I must have been fighting against like Coreword or somebody because yeah, I started naked. I was able to punch a guy and get a Hydra, and then guys also had nails, and so I was like I was actually mostly throwing nails. That was pretty funny. Wasn't recorded, but I promise it actually happened. Forward escort. Use the escort. It's kind of an interesting idea. That's something a little different. Caution triggers on an ally. Hopefully I don't die in the first room. I also found out last night when I was testing this, I got Golem group. The Golem perks work on allies you can't see on the level. So like if an ally dies on the level, you get the like resistance boost, and then the first time I got shot, the damage all got redirected to some other poor sucker I couldn't see. Okay, we got a workbench. We got some chips. Golem group. Yeah. What's up, Sparkplug?
Welcome aboard.
Welcome. Yeah, Golem group. Earlier I got Phoenix. Actually, we kind of succeeded with Phoenix Brigade. But yeah, Golem group is not a great random start. There's like no one on this. He heard the door. He's investigating the door. No, he's still just following. Oh. Okay, you stay there. Oh, more allies. Oh yeah, we have allies on this. Not.
We're not here to waste time.
What the hell was that? Uh-oh. Oh, he's already been lit up. Okay, so he had a robot arm. He's losing accuracy and dodge. He threw the stun grenade. Didn't stun me. Fuck. Charging into a TD. It's gonna put his hit chance at like 20%. I can't have him keep attacking because he's gonna... have to hope he steps. Yes, perfect. Okay, so now you stay there and you don't attack anymore. Master, come save us. So the ally, I could potentially win this mission without ever attacking once. That is also possible here. Between the allies and the Quasis. He surrendered. Steal his shit? No, because if I just take stuff from them, it kind of defeats the point of the challenge. I gotta like actually earn it. Here we go. It's time to earn our keep. Uh-oh, that's a lot of guys. What do they have? That's scary. Man, I'm dead to the buckshot. Uh-oh. We're alive. Keep sprinting? What's our... Oh my god. Oh! Friendly fire! Oh shit! Oh shit! Guess what? We earned it. No one can say we didn't earn it. All right, we need what's more important though than armor is, oh no, probably even than vest. Alright, so he has a wound that when he moves, Asta done. You gonna put some better armor on him? Nah. Well, maybe once we loot. Good. All right, damage per move, damage per turn. They can run. Probably should try to wait for the wounds to heal before I engage and not be at like 30. %. 35%. Bears don't wear armor, yet we fear them more than men. We're not gonna be able to. Are we gonna heal off this? 40%? Uh-oh. Well, let's start shooting. Ooh. Well, well, well. What have we here? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, now we just need an armor case and we're in business. Put the ammo in the vest slot. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like low priority in like the order of operations. The more important thing is just staying alive. We can probably, yeah, we have enough rags now that I can actually start to take some armor. That actually is a medical supply. I want that more. None of these guys have pierce weapons though, right? No. None of them do have pierce weapons. All right. What do we got? Tape. 70% chance to heal. Maintenance station. Doesn't matter. Get the legend? Nah. That's not going to hit shit. The hunter will actually hit things. Okay. All right, head healed. Still can't eat. That has to heal. Need to give him, where did he get? I think he got blunt. So I need to give him, plastic. Or I think I can even use the plastic on him. I don't care about the robo one. It'll eat the ammo. It's fun. It is fun. I think the hunters, I think being able to snipe is more fun than overkilling on Tech 1 guys. Okay. We actually survived. Just gotta find the elevator right here. I guess I just keep ragging his ass. Oh shit. Legacy, like half the shots would have gone into the door jam there. You'd rather have a judge arm? Yeah, I would rather have the judge then. I guess the Legacy still has a 5-shot mode, right? What is it? It was like here maybe. It's just such overkill. Like and I'm not going to be getting more 797 as the other thing. Yeah, it does still have the 5-shot mode. Yeah, it's just it's fully overkill. The only thing it wouldn't be overkill on is like above 800 Q meter Taltnums, or I mean, there's not gonna be Taltnums at Tech 1 though. It'd just be for Teo. But again, it's gonna be like a 40% chance to hit him or something. I hit both. I can't. Oh, you just healed? Did he heal? He did. Okay. Fortunately, I can't heal him more without a med kit or something. Sign your boot. What's up? Don't watch ads. It was the... If you only got to have one gun in Quasi, what would I choose? Ooh. Shit. I mean, are we talking for fun, or are we talking for... like, able to be used anywhere in any situation? Pre-nerf border. Yeah, without heavy. Yeah, exactly. Like on Rat, the Legacy, I don't. I mean, so if I hadn't gotten the Hunter, like, yeah, I would have picked it up. I would have been like, hell yeah, and I've been laughing and having fun. But it's the Hunter. This is so fucking good. We just gotta go left. Especially starting from nothing. Well, we just hope no one comes that way. Allies, let's go. The Barracuda. The Hunter RX is pretty pimp. So, like, the damage types that have no immunity, Pierce, nobody's immune to Pierce. So a piercing type weapon, I mean, honestly, like something like the Architect, probably. Collimator, armor piercing, nails are like super cheap. Huge stacks, like I probably would say something like the Architect. Because like you can argue like, oh, Crusader, like a beam weapon, but you can't take it to... Did you block my boy? Get out of the way, bitch. You can't, you know, it's like you can't take the Crusader to Mercury or Kataram. Nice to see me at it. Hell yeah, thank you. Thanks for hanging out. You went... Oh, we will be. Yeah, what's up, man? YouTube seems to be arbitrary whether it displays the username or tag. Yes, I noticed. It's funny because that change... Alright, whatever. I don't know at what point that change happened, because like everyone was like the same for the longest time, and then maybe... I don't know if it was like 6 months ago or something. Yeah, like people's like handles got changed. It was very strange. But yeah, because of the armor pen, I would probably say... I'd probably say something like the Architect. Also, the Architect, I think, has one of the best firing sounds. I love the like the just very Very nice industrial ASMR. Um, didn't even get a backpack. Didn't need it. Can you kill the escort and not fail? No. If the escort dies even after the mission is, you know, succeeded, if the escort dies, then you lose. Oh yeah, Money Keeper. You know, Money Keeper would probably be another candidate because you can load it with cryo rounds. So you can go, you know, default 42 for Pierce. You can put rubbers in it for blunt, and you can put cryo in it for cold. Has pierce through, has a burst. The downside of that is the single load, where if you're using it as your primary weapon, if enemy density hits a certain point, it can be hard to keep it fed. But I guess you could probably just dual wield Money Keepers. That'd actually be sick. Oh, Nico with dual Money Keepers? Ooh. You take something else as a backup? Yeah. You're trying not to use anything with Google account logged in, watch YouTube logged out, but live streams you can't talk and chat. Yeah. Okay, well, cool. I actually did not think we were going to win that when we got lit up there. Okay, so we have piercing and we have blunt weapons. We got a sniper now. Okay, now we go back to Jupiter and get our revenge. Not good enough at lurking to watch live stream without start talking about food. All right, here, give me a sec. I gotta refill my water. I also gotta check in on the dog. But if everything's okay, then we'll keep playing here. Back in 1 sec. You're good until early late game with the Hunter RX. Yeah. All right, who do we get here? Church against Sunlight. Could give us some beam action. I do want to get hit by beam. So we either have a conquest or an infill. Infill will give us higher tech. 1780 or 4K. So those would be more guys. I might do this one. Maybe we get something interesting off them. I mean, our armor is not cutting it. So I'm definitely gonna have to like play around, not feeding. Yes, the best chip in the game. It is a extraction facility, so it's like a... Okay, yeah, it'll be like an industrial type. Did we survive anything yet? We did. If you don't like the stream, dog will turn into a Quasimorph. Was unfair only one clone chip, or are you thinking of something else? No, that's a setting that I just change it. Unfair starts you with two operator, 2 class, but I change it down to 1, so there's just no choices. I have to play with what I start with, because usually what happens is if you do a normal unfair, like whatever, a standard unfair start, usually one operator and 1 class is clearly better than the other one, so like you're usually gonna pick that. This way I'm just forced into playing the setup. But so I'm gonna try to do this mission. I do have to take the pup to the vet here in a few, so we're gonna... Wow, there's a lot of fighting. We're gonna do this mission, and then unfortunately I gotta call it a day. And yeah, this is why we have this instead of instead of the fucking legacy. Yeah, I think he's fine. Like I said, I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry with dogs, especially her previous dog died really suddenly, like out of nowhere, so she's just like extra sensitive to whenever there's anything going on with them. I get that. I need to not walk up to the store like that. There we go. Ooh, Taiga, yes, please. Okay, this is all more real armor than what I'm currently wearing. And equip. And a backpack. Here we go. I didn't look. These might have been the... Well, I guess we're at Tech 3 now. So I won't be able to see the status effect on him, but we'll be able to see the beam wounds. Maybe if they hit. Oh yeah, Bone Blight White. He's probably gonna die to the poison. Yeah. Oh yeah, reinforced ammo. I should have this instead of the rubber. Yeah, so even the medical glue has charges now. No, I want rubber. Marauder. Ooh, first aid kit. Okay, so Tall Man was getting shot at. I guess I was shooting a little bit with the beam. I wasn't really looking at the wounds. Bone Blight White. Liberator. Yep, Hydrogel has charges now too. I believe Hydrogel used to heal poison. Now it looks like it's just shock, beam, and fire. So you got to like look at the, if you'd been using yeah, and medical glue is poison. And I think cold is pretty much like only Balm Star. You got to like make sure you're using the right medical supply, because some of them have shifted around a little bit. It's better. Ooh. Okay, so this gives us some cut and beam, which we definitely need some cut and beam against sunlight. It's just symbiosis change. I think so. Sniper didn't always sound like a potato thumper, right? This is, yeah, the Hunter RX has had this sound for a long time. Oh, cigarettes also got slightly nerfed. It's -40 instead of -50, so those are a little less effective. Some weapon sprites look like Helldiver 2 guns because of how blocky and that yellow tint. He's like the taiga. Man, I haven't had a Hunter RX for a while. It's a stick grenade. Yes, I believe the floor event was extra food. smoke. Just gonna
Everybody lies.
used a healing supply. Have you seen any other debuffs besides poison yet? Infection, yes. I have not seen Hydra 33. I haven't seen beam or shock. Hey, that's a bone blight white. I gotta remember, these guys look like the other guys, but these guys have the poison explosion of 3. You gotta watch out for them. Poisoned his own guy. Taiga and the SR-78, yeah. Is the frog in the background banner of your channel your pick? It's cute looking. Yes, I did take a picture of that frog. I used to work at a garden that had lily pads, like troughs, and the tree frogs reproduced in it. So lots of like tree frog pictures. Wonder what species it is. It's a Pacific tree frog. I don't know the exact genus. I'd have to look it up, but they're really common on the west coast of the United States. They're in my intro. The frogs it's the same frog that's chirping at the very beginning of my streams. Looking it up right now. Nice to find. Okay, damage on this is kind of too low. The dead end. Where's the leader? Other direction. What did she get? Sheila with the watermelon. Yeah, so unlike my station ID, that's like the old, the white, bright white shit right at the start of my stream, I recorded tree frogs. Yeah, they're really tiny. Yeah, they're just little guys. They're super cute. They can, I mean, they're frogs. They can jump super far. Like your thumb size. Yeah, I mean, depends how big your hand is, but yeah, they're yeah, maybe like quarter, $half sized for Americans. I don't know how big other countries' coins are. Oh, there you go. We were just talking about it. Yeah. What's funny is the sprites for these guns were done well before Helldivers. Unless Helldivers 1 had guns like these, but I also know that I'm pretty sure these guns are based off of, or I know at least the like, because it's right, the Saiga I think is the actual Russian gun, and I actually don't know the SR-78 what. Hangler, another gun expert. American coins are measured in freedom units. 11. Oh, wow. Who's following us? Sheila? I should have destroyed this table. I kind of feel like it's too late. Oh my god. Well. These aren't quasis.
I don't need a reason to slow you down.
Oh, well, we got caught in stealth. The classic. Oh, fucking classic. Baron, yeah. Not today. That's too bad. Yeah, we didn't see any Barons today. Stormtrooper room. I was waiting in the wrong spot. Saiga is a rifle. Oh, okay, so it's not. Saiga is just AK loaded in 12 gauge. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. Well, I gotta take the pupper to the vet, so I gotta cut it a little short today, but that was fun. We were having some success. I mean, I was a little distracted, unfortunately. Wasn't playing great, but yeah, you know, just like fucking everything in the game, shit changes. You just gotta read. But know that there's no more per action wounds, so you can do inventory actions without checking wounds first now, which is really nice. You're not gonna like take 50 damage moving shit around or, you know, dismantling shit. Some of the medical supplies have charged. Oh, I didn't even get to a well, here, let's show some of the things that I'm talking about. Alcohol bottles have charges now. They have uses, which is kind of a nerf to them because using it more is more chances to get addicted. The Dr. Jones has 6 charges now. There's a real big buff to that. But yeah, like all the other medical supplies. Ooh, the orthopedic cast actually has 4 charges. Wow. I think all the other like base ones have 2. Even toilet paper has a that heals poison now. Poison and fire. Yeah, so you just gotta look because Sam changed around the healing properties of some of the things. Mustard plaster, that's for cold. Toilet paper don't help with chili though. uh Yeah, I think that was kind of the major Saying B lasts for 15 turns now too. So if you need like real like long-term regen, it's a lot of heal. I think it's 120, yeah. 120 healing in total over 15 turns. So this is something you can do to counteract starving or getting poisoned, since the poison dot is -5 per turn. No, there's still 10. I don't know. I In the scheme of all the other things, I didn't even like report that or ask about that yet, because I was like kind of didn't care. I mean, it would be cool, like, so what the breakpoint would be is well, there's no rags or plastic here, but toilet paper is the same. 8 turns, right? So really what you would want is it to last like 16 turns, because then you hit the breakpoint for two applications of rags or plastic, and it would even give you 4 applications of a bandage and splint. But the orthopedic cast is actually only 2 turns. Oh, and it's 100%, so you're just guaranteed. This is a really good healing supply now. No, they're 8, so it got reduced. It's the same as that's why I was using the toilet paper as the paper towel as the example. Fucker. Rags and plastic. Yeah, they're 8 turns now. Organics rags 8 turns. What else? There's the plastic is 8 turns. There's the mercury mercury cloth. That's also 8 turns. All the robot things are 2 turns. Things that heal the robot wounds. These have also all been changed, so you got to look at them. Like, I think the best general one is still the ceramic plate, but like armor plate doesn't heal all physical anymore. It only heals piercing and radiation, and rusty metal is only cut and fire. So again, if you're running those parts and you're getting wounded, you gotta actually like look now, because they've been like shifted around. Yeah. Thanks, Mumble Michi. Yeah. Just I'm glad I was able to get in a little stream here, but the Quasi gods really did not want to let me be able to stream this week. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's still 20%. It's still 25. Robot body wounds is mostly going to be spamming armor plates and begging. Yeah, or I mean, I assume that Robo Jones still exists. Okay, but it's not as fast. It's 4 turns now. It does give you some regen. That's nice. It didn't used to heal. Because I think, yeah, because Dr. Jones is 2 turns. Yes. And then, so the other thing I actually haven't tested either is Gavok and Soma are back to 0 turns, which I don't know if this means these are instant again. They haven't been instant for probably like a year or something or more. But if these are instant again, that's pretty good. I mean, this is only a 30% chance, but I believe, yeah, Gavok heals everything. 0 turns. Medkits got nerfed just a touch. 10%. A longer stabilization as well, or longer resolution from 4 turns to 6 turns. The pain is also less. The pain before was -5 per turn. So it's still good, but it's just not as good as it was before. 0 team seems instant to you. It does to me as well. I just haven't tested it yet because you know how shit goes with the the trouble with turns. Because yeah, I was running Ghost last night, and Warcrime is not consistent. Adrenaline and painkillers. Adrenaline is yeah, so it's like if you pop an adrenaline, you pretty much need to immediately pop an antidote too. Because that puts you above, like that gives you -5, what is it? It's -5 HP a turn, like plus 60% incoming wound chance modifier, plus 10% incoming damage. There's something else I can't remember right now. Painkillers seem, I mean, I don't know what they were before. -30 pain over 5 turns. I don't have a Discord now. I'm just in the Quasi Discord. If you holler at me in there, I'm around. But yeah, I don't have my own Discord. I don't feel like I don't feel like having to moderate shit. You can just eating them. Yeah, I haven't tested adrenaline. The new poison is way worse than old poison. Nano machine healing? Nano machine. What is that? Oh, you mean the digital one? This is for like the one story mission, or do you mean it? I don't think. Oh, the nano stim. Very fast, fastest resolution, 3 turns. Heal 75, a lot of pain. I mean, basically clears all status effects other than like high radiation. No charge, still no charges, but yeah, I mean, it's a good, definitely not bad to have a stack of those in your vest if you can afford it. Same heal as military first aid, just resolves in half the time. Yeah, it's definitely a good oh shit button. Pain reduction, yeah, totally. Yeah, pain is significant on this, which is cool. Like this one, in my mind, this should be more powerful because it doesn't have charges the way these other things do. You ate too much pasta. It's objectively better as an oh shit button. Yeah. Cool, gang. Well, as always, you know, fucking holler at me if you you find something cool that I missed. Now there's a lot more point to actually carrying it. Yes. Yeah, that it is basically other than Gavok. And then it's like Gavok has the downside of becoming addicted. So it's like if you're carrying Gavok, then you gotta potentially be, because yeah, I haven't checked. I assume Gavok addiction is bad. All of the addictions and status effects I've seen are all very punishing now. So I assume that is as well. But I'll have to get around to actually testing all the addictions and getting shot by beam and shock and shit. Appreciate the Sunday stream. Hope Doggo's all right. Yeah, he'll be fine. We just gotta make sure. Okay, y'all. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. We will, you know, be back when we're back. Take care. Peace.